I am going to be sharing with you a three-part video series today on the art of the buy and sell. That means that you already own your home, you're looking to sell that home because you would like to purchase a new one. Welcome to the game of real estate. This is going to be a fun ride. Buckle up and hold on for dear life because sometimes it can get stressful. So just know that ahead of time that this is a long process, this is a marathon, this is not a sprint, and it really matters who you work with. So that brings me to point one. This intro video is just going to give you a couple of points on how to get prepared for the process, and then I'll have a few more videos that are going to show you exactly what to do based on if you're a contingent buyer or a non-contingent buyer. So step one is going to be to get prepared by finding the right agent. You want someone who has good communication skills, someone who is trustworthy and has integrity, someone who has experience, and someone who is available. Especially in today's market, things move so quickly and information is so current and up to date that you really need someone who is kind of on their game and knows what to do. I'm not saying don't go with a newer agent, but if you do go with a newer agent, you need to make sure that that person has some sort of mentorship or accountability in place, or someone who is teaching and walking alongside them to make sure that they actually know what they're doing. Because in the instance of a buy and sell, there's a lot of money at stake. There's a lot of mistakes that can be made, and every little thing that happens usually impacts the amount of money that ends up in your pocket at the end. So that's why it's important to not just go with whoever, but to make sure that you feel really confident in the choice that you made in your realtor. Also, point number two is that you want to determine your budget. When you're kind of ramping up for your buy and sell, you need to do a couple things. Number one would be to get a market analysis on your current home to see what you can get out of it. And don't just guess, don't just use your estimate, please. Have a realtor actually pull comps and show those to you so that you know what your house is going to be worth and what you can expect to make out of it. And then start looking at the price point you want to be in, and talk to a lender about whether or not you can get pre-approved for that price point. Whether or not you have to be pre-approved contingently based on your house selling, like is your equity where your down payment's going to be, or do you already have money saved separately for that so that you can work the transaction a little bit differently? These are all questions that you need to walk through with your lender, and you need to make sure that you know what that monthly payment's going to be, what the new taxes are going to be at your new property, and if you guys feel comfortable with that. So I would say all that prep work is part one of the process. You need to go ahead, get ready, make sure you're watching the market, make sure that you understand how much you are about to have to spend, whether or not your house has to sell contingently or not, all of those things, and make sure that you have the right agent to walk alongside you with the process. So in the next few videos, I'm going to talk about whether or not you're contingent or non-contingent, and what to do and how we are going to approach those two transactions at the same time together. So see you in a sec.